Hello, my name is Ben Alexander, and I have autism, and I'm reviewing the movie Joe Dirt. And if you don't know who I am, I'm obviously Ben Alexander. I'm autistic. I'm an autistic man my whole life, and I got diagnosed when I was 2 years old. And I do autism education videos. I do motivational videos. I obviously do these movie reviews. I do a lot of fun stuff on this channel. So if you're interested in this content, please subscribe, share this with your friends, turn on YouTube notifications so you don't miss any of my future uploads. That way it helps me out and and gets my content to more autistic people that might really like my content. So I definitely appreciate all the support I can get. And let's get into the review. So Joe Dirt. So basically this was a movie about getting abandoned by his parents at the Grand Canyon. So there was a girl named Brandy that helped him get through life. And by the way, they did marry at the end of the movie. So Joe was trying to steal her stuff at the beginning because obviously he had no parents, he had no direction, it was craziness. And when he was trying to steal stuff, and then the brandy came out, and then he realized the dog parts were frozen. He was a male dog that had his male parts frozen to the porch, and Joe ended up helping her out. Obviously, never really told Brandy about it, and and then they ended up kind of living. Well, growing up together, I guess, a little bit. It was a crazy movie. So basically, it was a story of a guy who got very bullied. A lot of people made fun of him, of his wig and all that stuff. And even the radio station, the host, was even making fun of him. It was like, boy, these people have no decency. It's like, and again, I know it was a movie. I think it was made in 2001, but still, it's like people in 2001, I would hope they would have the decency to kind of not do the things, but obviously it's a movie, it's called fake. So it's like, it's not a real story, so calm down. It's just one of those things, but so he had a lot of bad influences in life, a lot of people making fun of him. It was just a rough life for him. But he was so optimistic, and he was so gracious and kind to everybody. And what I saw is, he never returned insults back at them, really. He was just kind, respectful to everybody. Even when he met his parents, he did eventually meet his parents, and they collected clowns, and they basically said, oh yeah, we just left you at the Grand Canyon. And he just destroyed his collection and all that stuff. It was so bad. And Brandy actually kind of made up a lie to kind of try to get Joe to not meet his parents because Brandy knew that they were not good people. They found them out at the end because Joe was like, why did you lie to me? And Brandy explained the story, and obviously Joe was fine with it. And so it was just so crazy. And there was another bully who wanted to marry Brandy. Joe ended up getting his revenge at the end of the movie to splash his car and destroy the bully's car. Then basically the movie was over. And I'm looking for my notes. I think I messed the one thing up after the clown connection. I missed this one part. So after he went the rampage at his parents' house, because his parents weren't good people, he ended up jumping off the bridge because he spent like 10 years trying to do things, or he was very close to jumping off the bridge. He had police people, TV crew filming him because he became a celebrity through the radio show. Everybody was so interested in his story that people wanted him, like he was a legit celebrity, which is so crazy to me. It was so crazy that he was like this super celebrity just because he shared his story. And as a content creator myself, I got a story to share. We all have stories to share. And I'm not saying that I'll become rich and famous. And if it happens, I don't mind that. I don't mind it. You know what I mean? Like, but, you know, sometimes sharing your stories can uplift people. I think that's the most important thing, is it can uplift people. And his story uplifted people and he uplifted others. That was the most important thing I personally took away from this movie. And yeah, so what about you? Have you ever seen Joe Dirt before? If so, let me know in the comment section. I appreciate you watching my video to the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.